Howdy again, YouTube neighbors. We're back with Covenant 1 Adventures and the Sweetkin Clan. So last time around we had a nearly disastrous run with the Brute line. We took it as far as we could, which honestly wasn't really very far at all. But we're going to dust ourselves off and we're going to see something a little different. So today we are moving on to Default Awoken with restores, and we're going to see if that can't improve our situation somewhat. Okay, boss-wise, we have got, Rage Talos. We're not going to make the same mistake twice. Save Ford Fell and Seraph the Patient. So we have things we need to answer, so that's good to know up front. So 15 damage to an enemy. I'm not sure if this is a targeted spell or if this is a random 15 damage to a spell, but 15 damage for one piercing seems pretty good. So I'm guessing it's probably random. It says an enemy. So I guess we'll find out. Dine and Dash, we saw this one last time around. So magnetic means it basically has super permafrost, so we're always going to see it. And restoration detonation from our Awoken side. So we're basically starting off with a whole bunch of spell damage to start with, it looks like. Alright, we've seen our champion paths already now, so I think we feel safe to look at the Horde first this time. Split Anvil is always a good time, especially with Dine and Dash always being in our hand. It means all our one-cost spells are going to be free, so that's going to be a snap pick. That Split Anvil. There's Brute again. I think I'm going to have to say no. So we're going to take Nurturer, and she, strangely does not have Buffet. I was kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised to see that. So she's just a 2-space unit that appears to buff friendly units. I actually really want to see that with the Equestrian Clan now that I look at her. That seems pretty decent. So we're gonna pick Nurturer, and we're gonna hopefully have a better time. Let's take a quick look at our map. All right, Awoken banners across from the Steel Shop. Sweetkin banners across from the Magic Shop. We have another Steel Shop on 3, but there's no banner. Another Sweetkin banner next to the Hell Vent. And then Magic Shop on 4. So if we want to beef up our early game spell damage, we have to take the Sweetkin banner on 2. So that's good to know. Temple-wise, 8, 7, 5, 4, and 2. Really good temple distribution for this run. I'm happy to see that. And no matter which way we swing, we're going to be looking at a shop. So I definitely want to take this money. And with the spell damage we have, I feel confident to do it. So let's do just that. Armor 10 for a unit draft. I have some piercing damage. I'm not keen on these Apprentices of Light showing up, but I definitely want to see a unit draft. Armor 10. Yeah, I feel confident taking on Armor 10, so we're going to do that. I definitely want to see a unit draft here. Okay, let's begin. The Rosette on the top row. Okay, so Dine and Dash is targeted. Oh wow, and so is Punish. Okay, so, well, yeah, we have incredible backline control. This is gonna be pretty great. So let's pump everything we have into killing the Apprentice of Light. Put some restores into you, and I feel, well, actually, I have no problem sapping you. You're gonna be my frontline unit, and we'll just get you some extra beef. Now we don't see. We're going to have to use our Dine and Dash on the Collector if we if we want the collector. Because 2 train stewards isn't going to get the hit on the collector, which is fine. This is kind of a bad draw, but it's a good turn for a bad draw. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We'll put a train steward up top. Keep our restores going. And there's really no point in playing a restoration detonation, but there's no point in not, so. Alright. Okay, you're gonna die. I don't care about you. Order of operations for this one. Well, I'll have to play Dine and Dash first. And I reckon I'm gonna put Dine and Dash on the tank here. Oh, I don't have enough room for another train steward. Okay, yeah, Rosette is 2 space. Despite not being much in the way of stats, she's only 2 space because Sweetkin is a very heavy clan. Let's see. I'll put train steward down bottom because I don't want him to be killed by an apprentice of light. Let's see. I think we'll go ahead and finish you off and get more beef into you. Good there. Alright. So first things first, let's go ahead and get rid of the backline unit. Drop another train steward down. These restoration detonations aren't doing anything for me. You haven't taken damage, have you? No, you haven't. We are plugging along. We should have so much health up top to get through the boss. It shouldn't be a problem at all. But we're still going to start pumping damage into him, because that's what we do here. We'll get another 5 into him here. Keep beefing up our frontline unit. And yeah, we have this nice and easy. I don't feel like playing anything else out. Another punish. Well, there is our friend Begrudging Patron again. I don't see Sourling making sense in what we currently have going on. Begrudging Patron is definitely a good pickup. Now, in order to make it work with our current Ember setup, we either have to increase the cost of Dine and Dash, or we're going to have to find a -2 and remove Consume in order to make him work. But this card is just too good not to play, even if we're not going to be able to play it for a bit. Or we can simply take it as a Consume card, but I do like having the opportunity to make use of a remove Consume if we do swing magic here. And unfortunately, I can't really tell if that's what we're going to do yet, because I haven't seen the unit draft yet. The unit draft is going to inform that decision. I don't think I need a third punish, as good as this spell is. In fact, it's unbalanced, it's good. Well, yeah, we take Begrudging Patron. I don't think we can skip Begrudging Patron. We've seen the power of Begrudging Patron. Let's see. Steel Enhancer is scaling. It's not good scaling, but it does more for me than I think a Sting is going to right now. And we definitely don't need another Restoration Detonation, so we'll take the Steel Enhancer. Okay. Got ourselves an Animus of Will and 2 banner units we've never seen before. What on earth is this? So she's fragile. As an action, she adds buffet to friendly. Okay, so she's a buffet extender. Okay, that's good to know for future runs, but definitely not for this run. Teammate Gorge. Cure all negative status effects in the tooltip and debuff of friendly units. That's very weirdly worded. Okay, so she's a buffet extender, and she... yeah, she eats buffet units in order to... yeah, in order to clear out bad things going on to our friendly units. Neither of these work for me right now. Now, Teammaid's infusion is a different story. So basically, she clears up all Ember Drain and Sap and all debuffs. Wait. Inert is listed. Does she eat inert? If so, that is insane. Now, I definitely remember seeing another inert Sweetkin unit on the last run. So, once again, this is something to keep in mind for future runs, but not this one. So, we're going to take our known quantity. We're going to grab Animus of Will. Alright, so we have decisions to make. On the left side is an Awoken banner, which we could really kind of use right now. Because I don't think the... I think with Rosette doing what she does, and us not having a buffet plan in this particular set of cards, I think we're going to have to lean on Awoken, and our next Awoken banner is on 4. On the other hand, if we swing and miss on the Awoken banner, we're not going to make much use of the Steel Shop. So this is chancy. Now on the right side, we know we have things we can do with a magic shop. And there's a Sweetkin banner there. I think at this stage, with an Animus in hand, I think we swing for the high roll as opposed to going for the known quantity. So let's go left. Let's peek in the Steel Shop. We have an Endless. Okay, not what we wanted to see first off, but I'm glad to see that plus 25 if we're going to be making use of our Animus of Will. So let's keep that in mind. Awoken banner is showing me Husk Hermit and Animus of Speed. Well, there's only one answer here. The problem is I'm currently lacking scaling for Husk Hermit. And we saw there's not much in the way of scaling in the Sweetkin Clan. So if we don't see Razor Sharp Edge, I'm not really sure what our scaling plan is. Nonetheless, I think we take Husk Hermit. I think it's right to do so. I'm honestly not sure what our plan is for now. Alright, let me look at the temple before I start spending a whole bunch of magic power. Well, first and foremost, that's happening. I want a Piercing Dine and Dash. Our next temple is on 4. I'm okay with having 2 uninfused banner units for now. So we're going to go ahead and spend 20 real quick to make Animus of Will actually livable. We'll play her behind Rosette and have Husk Hermit on a lower floor. And she'll get more use out of Rosette's minimal scaling here than Husk Hermit will, so that's fine. We're gonna spin it and see what we come up with. Multi-strike. Okay, that's definitely going in the Husk Hermit. So now we have two options depending on two different paths we can build upon as our run progresses, and we see more options. Spikes 3. Well, Spikes 3 is not as scary as it would be on normal runs because Animus is currently having her HP buffed by Rosette. I'm going to be taking out a lot of problematic units with Punish and Dine and Dash. We have Restoration Detonation for healing. And we're not going to be relying on Husk Hermit for clearing our lines. So I think we can actually take Spikes 3 here without sweating too hard. So if I play Dine and Dash here, which I'm going to do, then I can't play Husk Hermit this turn, which is going to have to be fine. It's just going to have to be. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop Dine and Dash on the front line unit here. I'm okay with the haste for now, because it's not like I can do anything on mid-floor yet anyway. And I have time to get my HP situation dealt with. Alright, seems good. Alright, and we got a handful of spells, which is something we generally like to see. I'm going to get rid of that 8x2 here. I'm going to read the Collector. I'm going to take out one of these dudes. I think... yeah. Animus of Will has this, so I think I'm actually going to sap my frontline unit so she doesn't attack into spikes. And that's fine. It's good, in fact. Alright. This is fairly simple. Dine and Dash, Restoration Detonation, and I don't even have to look twice. I'll put a Train Steward down bottom. I have not redrawn into my Husk Hermit, which is unfortunate, but it's not really that big a problem. Alright, let me go ahead and kill off Hasty Boy. Some regen going up top. Yeah, put down another Train Steward to get rid of the front unit. And we're just going to keep beefing up our front line for now. Okay, there's Husk Hermit. Quick 40 damage here. Now, the next question is, do I drop Husk Hermit? Oh yeah, Husk Hermit's going to get in 428. It's going to do 40 damage. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. We're gonna do that, and keep this going on the front line. Get Animus fully healed up, and make sure that, yeah, everybody's full. Don't worry there. Let's just play it out. Dine and Dash, Punish, Field Enhancer, Restore. Nice and easy. Spike 3 wasn't even really a thing. Huh. Now, Crab Cake is interesting. Gorge, apply 10 armor as his... okay, well... I mean, he takes up one space, but this is a 1 Ember, 20 armor. That's not bad, honestly. I might get rid of him later, but for now, yeah, I like crab cake. We did not get razor sharp, which is a problem because we right now have no scaling, and that's a question we're going to have to solve. So I'm going to take another steel enhancer right now because that's kind of the situation we're in. What am I looking for in a steel shop? Okay, so next question, what am I looking for in a hell vent? I don't really have anything that is jumping out at me. You must vent this. It's a conundrum. I mean, worst case scenario, I can buy some purges in the steel shop. If I were to get another multi-strike, would I put it in Husk Hermit? And then infuse the Husk Hermit with Animus of Will, and then just rely on Rosette scaling to hit the entire floor a whole bunch of times, I guess? I mean, that's kind of where we're at. Yeah, that's precisely where we're at. So we're going to swing left. Even though we get no value out of the higher remains. Steel shop. Well, large stone's not nothing either. That would mean that I have a large Husk Hermit mid for the Fell fight, which isn't bad. I don't know. I think I would honestly rather have quicker multi-strike though. So I think we're gonna spend the 50 to spin it and find out. Okay, it's multi-strike. So let's do that. That's right now our plan. And we're just gonna have them hit 4 times for not a whole lot of damage, and that's just gonna have to be our line. And honestly, I don't think I hate that if I'm being real. Let's see. What are we doing next ring? I would really love to see a magic shop. Our next magic shop is going to be on 6. So yeah, we save our money. In fact, we're going to take this money. Dante. Oh, man. So we just got... a strictly better Animus of Will. Thing is, this is Covenant 1. Do you see deadweights? We don't have them. So Dante is not strictly better than Animus of Will here. We're gonna have to pass on Dante this run. All right, with that in mind, let's go fight Rage Talos. You started up top. I'm not in love with that. Dang. Sap 1 still will not save Rosette on the front line. I don't want to have to front line with Animus of Will if I can avoid it. But if I want to play top, that's what I have to do. Alright, so be it. Start with our Dine and Dash. Oh, we can't play Crab Cake. Yeah, we're relying just a little bit too heavily on the split anvil. Yeah, I'm gonna have to frontline with Animus of Will, as janky as that is. I'm gonna play Hospitality on you. Yeah. Well. Oh, 21, 30. Yeah, Husk Hermit does not survive. Mid. Oh, wow. Husk Hermit survives mid if I hit Dine and Dash on one of these 7 units. That way I'm only looking at 29 damage. He survives with 1. Clears the line, hits Talos for 15. Okay, let's do that. Put the Steel Enhancer on him for this turn, for good measure. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and do that as well. Now let's heal up Animus a little bit. Alright. Starting to roll a little bit now. Dine and Dash obviously is taking out your sweeper buddy. Drop a Train Steward back here. Resto, our guy. She's not frontlining, so Hospitality is now more of a defensive spell. I'm okay with that. Sweeper. So we'll lose our Train Steward, and nothing of value is lost. Meanwhile, we're just slowly scaling up top. Take 9 here, and I'm going to be okay with that. We'll take out the back line. Let's put the Steel Enhancer in our Animus this time. Just get her healed up for what's coming. And I think I am actually gonna sap you down this turn. And we'll just, well, hold on, do I have room up here? No, I don't. I'm just gonna kill off this Train. I don't want to redraw him. Alright, we are perfectly fine up top. We are not at all good mid. But Steel Enhancer is still going into Animus, because we need every bit of scaling we can get there. We'll clear as much of this line as we can, save as much of our boys as we can. Alright, we'll lose Husk Hermit here. Well, no, we can save him. Just barely. So we're going to do that. Every bit of damage we can pump into Talos is good. Alright. Restoration Detonation is a no-brainer. Oh, well, let me do the order of operations here. I'm cheating with Split Anvil, so let's do our Dine and Dash. Restore, and I'm honestly okay with sapping you for 2 turns to get some more beef on you. Alright. Dine and Dash, as per usual. Let's get a Crab Cake up here. Steel Enhancer here. Resto Detto. 27. I can get one more hit in with Restore. You're sapped, so I will sap you for one turn to get you some more beef, just in case it's needed. I don't think it will be. I think we've got this in the bag. I have been short-sighted on occasion. And we kill her with spell damage. Love to see that. That's an Unleash the Wildwood. Back of the line is good if we can find a holdover. And if we can't, it's not. As much as I value these removals, I think I'm going to swing left for the magic shop next turn. So let's grab back of the line. Pyretato. Okay, so he's basically a molting imp that gets eaten. But look at this. What is this nonsense? 2 space 30-30. Here's Lime again. Yeah. Lime presents some interesting face tanking options. Awoken Hollow is an interesting possibility for an infusion for our Husk Hermit. It gives us another source of scaling. Interesting. Pyretato's infusion is a molting imp every turn, but it's unfortunately a molting imp after everyone else has hit me. Well, I think I'm going to skip here. I don't think any of these units do it for me. So there's arguments to be made 3 ways here. I don't think we need space. I think we are going to be going in on a quad striking Husk Hermit as our line. I think we're fine with Ember because of Split Anvil. On turns back of the line shows up, we can just cast that first. And then Dine and Dash, though. If we don't find a -2 from a Begrudging Patron, we're going to have issues casting that. But for right now, I think that Draw is our most powerful option. So that is the option we're going to take. And we're just going to have to live with our decisions. Let's peek in this temple. What do we get? A bunch more magic power. Okay. Next temple. Oh yeah, this is a blessed temple run. So we have another shot next turn. Check out our banner. Wilting Sapwood. Okay, well, that's Shattered Shell. Unfortunately, because we're going to be doing so much spell damage, I don't really see a whole lot of Slay triggers in our future. So I don't think that's better than the Animus for an infusion. And it's definitely not Wilting Sapwood. And it's definitely not either of these as our primary unit, so we're going to sell these fine plants. Peek in the magic shop. Double stack. 20 and consume. Alright. We're going to upgrade our champion. I think we are probably going all in on Nurturer. Yeah, I'm sure her resolve stats have doubled, so 4 and 8 every turn is gonna be nice for our quad striking sweeper. Her health hasn't gone up much, which scares me a bit. But then again, neither has she for host here. Look at this. She's gained some attack, but no bonus health. That's another plus 10. So we'll take Nurturer. Alright, so what do I want to do? I have plenty of cash. What's the plan? I don't have a double stack target I like. 20 and consume. I think one of these two. I think I'll 20 and consume a restore. And I will -1. Do I need to -1 anything? I don't think I do, actually. I don't think it makes sense to -1 anything, so we won't. So we're going to spin it, hold over. Okay, well, back of the line is now held over. And I'm definitely going to slap piercing in that, because that is absolutely insane. We'll 20 and consume another restore. I want... What am I doing next ring? I have no need for that steel shop, so I'm probably going to swing right. I need to figure out my helmet target. I have some ideas. Alright, now let's grab all our shards. Animus of Will's going into Husk Hermit. And this dude is going to do 60 piercing damage to every single enemy on holdover, which is going to be insane. It's feast or famine with this clan. It's either overpowered or underpowered, and there seems to be very little in the middle. Alright, we're up at 65 shards now, but I feel strong for 65 shards, despite having no realistic scaling. Do I want to buy another Purge if I'm going right? Swinging another magic shop on 6, but there's money here. Yeah, I want to buy another Purge. Let's get as many of these train stewards gone as we can. Ring 4. Who's it going to be? The Porcupine. Alright. Resolvers. Can I play bottom? I don't think I can play bottom. Not unless I draw scaling in my opening hand or a whole bunch of spell damage. I'm okay with letting 1 or 2 Clip Guardians go by to play bottom. Armor 15, though. I mean, everything I cast pierces, doesn't it? Back of the line, dine and dash, punish, everything except restoration detonation. So I think I'm okay with this armor 15. I like money. This is a bit risky, especially since we want to play bottom. And we just got an upgraded Resolver, so are we gonna pay for our crimes? No, we're not, because we have dine and dash. So let's begin with dine and dash. Make the rest of our spells free. And I do think I still want Rosette up front. That allows me to actually make some use of my hospitalities here. Do I want to go ahead and consume this yet? No, I want to wait. If I'm playing bottom, that's pretty aggressive. I want to make sure I have a little bit of healing left in the can. Alright. So dine and dash is going to be this 12 by 2 for sure. And I think it's more important to play out a crab cake than the train stewards right now. And I'm going to go ahead and greed for money. You weren't hit, right? No, you weren't. Okay. I still want to save that healing in the tank. Okay, talk to me. So, back of the line is going to clear bottom line. Going to make the rest of my hand free. We almost have him dead. Heal you up. Get you some more beef. Get you some scaling. Get you some more beef. Alright, once again, back of the line just turns the bottom to glass. And Dine and Dash will solve our problems up front. No healing is necessary. Get some minimal scaling. More beef. Okay. Still want to hold over back of the line. Oh, Dine and Dash is always going to be my hand. I don't have to worry about it. Let's go ahead and consume these restores because I'm not going to be able to use them. Might as well get a little bit of regen going. Okay. Let's napalm bottom. And we already have the win. Just like that. Oh, I even get to sap you for good measure. Look at that. The only damage I take comes from spikes. He is the porcupine after all. Alright, we got a little bit risky there, but it paid off for us. Okay. Haven't seen these cards before. Seconds. Apply 2 sap to everyone and plus 10 health to everyone. Heal 20, push the target to back. Now that's interesting. That would be great for a sketches floor. And Portal Master, descend a unit to the bottom floor. We've seen all these. At the moment, need a Seraph the Patient solution. Right now, that's my biggest problem. And I don't think this solves that problem. Literally, this run, just because of the insanity that is back of the line, I think we've solved this run except for Seraph the Patient. We need a Seraph the Patient plan. And none of these are it. So we're going to skip. Ensnare is hard to say no to. Ensnare is another back of the line hit. Yeah, we take Ensnare. Real talk, do I have a Hellvent target? Maybe. Maybe. Because this applies to all friendly units, I could dupe the Husk Hermit, take space, and put him on the floor, but we have time before we have to make that call. We have... Oh, we only have one more Hellvent coming up, and that's on 8. I don't know. I don't think that is our plan. So if I'm not duping Husk Hermit, what am I duping? I don't know. But on the flip side, if I go here, the only value I'm getting is money and removals. Which ain't bad. I mean, that's 2 more train stewards gone. A lot of caverns that could help us, but caverns is always a risk. You never know what you're going to get. Pyroremains does nothing for us. Hellvent, I mean, a second Begrudging Patron right now is definitely not bad, though I wish before I dupe him I could actually at least get that -2 in him, which I don't know if I'm going to see here. But yeah, at the very least, I think a second Begrudging Patron is not a bad thing to have, even unupgraded. That buys us some time. It'll allow us to do a little bit of juggling if we never find a Seraph the Patient solution. And we have a Vortex coming up next ring with our magic shop. Okay, I'm sold. Let's do it. What's our temple showing us? Okay, Fortune Smiles. We get our -2. Well, do we still need a -2, honestly? Yes, we do. Because if we don't, then if we find a remove consume, we're not going to be able to chain it with our current split anvil plan. So be it. Let me do Concealed Caverns first in case it's something that costs Pyre health. Oh, man. You don't say. I can dupe Animus right now. I can dupe Husk Hermit right now. I'm sold. All right. We'll do just that. Duping the Husk Hermit. Now we're going up pretty heavy on shards, but I mean we practically just doubled our striking power, so I'm okay with that. All right, 95 shards, ring 5. Is it Crystal Cloak? It's Crystal Cloak. Spell Shield 2 does not matter in the slightest. He's Master of Lights, though. Ooh, I do not like that at all. Do not like. Nonetheless, we don't care about Spell Shield 2. It doesn't change what we have to do here. Okay, now this is unfortunate. We got back of the line in our opening hand, and we can't afford it, because we have to play out Husk Hermit. So we're going to Dine and Dash. Play out a Husk Hermit. Start scaling our Husk Hermit, and yeah, because we have to redraw in the back of the line. Let's thin out our deck. I'm gonna have to Dine and Dash the Collector, which is unfortunate. All right, here's our second Husk Hermit. Let's see. Who do I want to ensnare? Let's ensnare you. And I'll keep using Hospitality to beef up my champion. And that's all we do for this turn. Seems good. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and Dine and Dash here so that we do not let him go by. I can play out a Train Steward and get him killed. That makes me happy. Let's do more Hospitality. I don't see a good Begrudging Patron target. So with that in mind, I want to go ahead and keep thinning out my deck because I want to redraw into my napalm. And I did. So, questions. Let's see, 114 plus 40 is 154. And then 30 is 174. Okay, so we have enough to kill him up top. So our back of the line is going to hit mid. Now we dump everything we got into killing him. And I once again don't see a good begrudging patron target. So I won't be doing that. Okay, once again, back of the line goes mid. Dine and dash does... Ah, I didn't have it. Well, I can snare my own guy, can't I? No, I can't. Oh well. That's one less card I draw. I can live with that. Back of the line. Dine and dash. And I want to start getting as much sap into you as I possibly can, because that is how I'm going to wear down your stealth. Anybody need healing? Yeah, let's get our front line healed. Back of the line. Begrudging patron for more sap. Dine and dash. More scaling. Heal you. That's pointless, but it is what it is. Oh, and we just have the win right here with back of the line. Alright, haven't seen any of these. All you can eat. Okay, so there is definitely buffet extension in this clan to be found. We just didn't find it on the run we needed it. That's good to know. Seconds we've seen before. Veil of Reality, discard 2 cards at random and draw 2. I do not need or want any of this. This does not play well with Split Anvil. I have room on the floor for a Wildwood Custodian, but Wildwood Custodian doesn't play well with Split Anvil with us having only 3 Ember. I might take Ember on ring 6. We'll see. None of these really do it for me, so we're going to skip here and take the dime. Alright, definitely going to the magic shop. Definitely yeeting the train stewards. Alright, show me some plus 10s. Oh yes, and remove consume. Yes, we got good stuff. Alright, plus 10 is going to go into punish. Still don't think I see a -1 target. There's no point in us -1ing anything with the program we have with Split Anvil. So we're not going to do that. Reroll. Holdover. I do not have a holdover target. What am I doing for my last 10 shards? I mean, I got options. I'm not in a rush. I could take the artifact, go up to 110. There's not really much I want. And this is safe word fell. I'm not terribly concerned. Oh no, this is garbage fell. No? I can never tell. But nonetheless, other plus 10s going into punish. Hold over. Holdover and snare is not the worst thing. Tell you what. On the off chance this is Lightstone casing or the spell version of it, I'm gonna take this Horde. Okay, I did not get it. Gain $5 when a unit is eaten. Okay, well, yeah, this is a bolo. None of this helps me. I don't want my restores coming back after being consumed. Channel Heart does nothing. I mean, and I'm eating one thing the entire run. And honestly, I'm having trouble finding the Ember to play him. But that's going to be solved after this ring. So, I'll just take the quarter. That is 1 shard per... No, it's not 1 shard. It's close to 1 shard per per gold. Still not great. Alright. So, still don't have a holdover target. I don't think I have a purge target. Even the hospitalities are doing something for me right now. It's not much, admittedly, but we're kind of on an every bit counts run here. Ring 7. I still have plenty of money. I might actually ring 7 trinket shop. Because I definitely want to hit the Merchant of Magic. And the Hellvent ring 8. Yeah. Okay. I think we're just gonna go. We're gonna go hit up Safeward Fell here. Is this Garbage Fell? No, it's what? Sycophants. What are clipped reflectors? Wait a minute. All statues and fells image block your spells. Do they really, though? Alright. Let's begin. I sweep, so I literally do not care about these statues. So, I think what we're gonna do is we're just going to put 40 into Fell to start with. And get our split anvil going. Rosette, Animus. Begrudging Patron can go into you. Hospitality goes into you. Punish. I'm actually kind of keen on not killing you guys, so Punish is going to go into Fell. Nice and simple. Here we go again. I cannot play back of the line this turn if I want to play my Husk Hermit, which will be solved when I take Ember. But for now, it's annoying. Is back of the line important enough in this fight that I need to play it now as opposed to 2 to 3 turns? I don't think it is. I want to get my scaling up top floor for Endless. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to play Husk Hermit. We're going to play Dine and Dash. Keep your sap going. I find that funny. Go ahead and root you for the inevitable back of the line. Punish you, and I want to get rid of this restore. We have to redraw back in the back of the line. Okay. Which, if we have 8 cards in hand, we have a pretty decent shot of doing. Oh, did I not hold over my rooted? I thought I did. Interesting. Well, let's get started getting some damage into you. Scale you. I want to consume this restore. I am taking so little damage from this, it's hilarious. I'm not going to change anything by hospitalitying you for 3 more health. Scaling here, and let her rip. My little lawnmower I've got going on up here. I did not redraw into it. Pretty good chance of me doing that next turn, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start piling sap into Phil. Even though that armors them up. I'm going to ensnare you. I don't want to add more armor to this line, so I'm just going to start pumping some damage into you in preparation. Anybody here need healing? Kind of. And we finally get rid of the statue. Alright, we got back of the line. And that's going to be... Does it even need to be up top? Look at what we're doing. I'm taking minimal damage. So I want back of the line to go off on bottom. Sadly, that means no crab cake for me this turn, but that's going to be fine. I'm not really saving much in the way of damage by dying and dashing up top, so let's just keep putting stuff into Phil. You know what? I also want Phil to have some more sap. I'll heal him for 6 to make that happen. Nah, I don't want to mess with anything up top. We have a bunch of X's up top. I'd like it to stay that way. I think I'm keen on playing back of the line up top, so I put everything I have into Phil. More sap for you. Restoration detonation, kill off your spell shield, not that it matters. More scaling. Dine and dash, more sap. And 25 more damage. Just keep it rolling. Alright, can I back to the line mid? I think I can. I kind of want to root you so that I can back of the line bottom next turn. Let's save some... Well, I thought I could save some damage there. Let's save some damage here. Alright, dine and dash. A little bit more into Phil, I think. Let's keep her sap up. I have Relentless to deal with. Alright, we're good up top. We're going to back of the line bottom. Because of course we are. Keep up our rather sad scaling. There's no point in dine and dashing you. No, I'm taking 2 damage up top. Just dump it all into Phil. Restore. Back of the line, Begrudging Patron, and we pretty much have this in the bag now. There's really nothing that Phil can do to us from this point. Anybody else need a heal? Oh, you still need healing. Okay, you got it. Yep. Alright, let's let her ride. Even at 110 shards. Safe word Phil, not a problem. Spreading spores is interesting in the context of our current deck. But no, I'm cool. So Diner Spectacle. Apply 1 lifesteal, 3 rage, and 10 armor to all friendly units. That is insane. and that's a rare, so I mean that kind of makes sense. This is both scaling and quite a bit of survivability all in one. I don't think this solves Seraph the Patient, but man, does it give us a nice little barrier. Yeah, we definitely take Diner Spectacle. Wait, hold on, was that all friendly units or all units? All friendly units, okay. Ooh, and we're definitely taking Ember here for reasons that we have elucidated upon already. Alright, Ring 7. We're going to the magic shop. Yes, we are. What am I removing here? At this point, it's going to be a restore for sure. And our deck is so small that I think I would rather put some resources into a single restoration detonation than having 2 weak ones. So that's what we're going to do. Upgrade champion. Apply 6 and 12. So it didn't double again. It's just added another +6. Or another +2. Which is fine. We hit so many times on the floor to all units every time we hit that it's fine if our lawnmower blades are small. Spell Chain. Spell Chain is hard to pull off with Anvil. As keen as I am on a Spell Chain Steel Enhancer, I don't think it's worth the shards. Remove Consume. Yeah, no, we don't have a Remove Consume target. +10 magic power. I would definitely like to put in Restoration Detonation. Every little bit there helps. -1, I still don't think we have -1 targets. Our entire Ember strategy is split Anvil. So we're going to spin it and find out. Double stack. Suddenly, we have a -1 target. Done. Nope, not you. You. And +10 magic power. Let's put it all into the restoration detonation. As much as I wanted the trinket shop, that was a good magic shop for us. So we have enough shards. We have nothing to worry about, except we still need a definite patient plan. But I think we have enough chunks of a plan. We might actually be able to put it together. Spell Shield Field. Do not care. Free money. Okay. Yeah, I can play top and still not deal with any curses. This is great. I'm glad we took Ember. Let's begin. Back of the line. We still have the 1 to play Animus up top. And we can even kill off the entire front line with our Dine and Dash, which is great. Alright. Back of the line. There's our second Animus. There's our Diner Spectacle. That is insane. That is such a good card. Let's kill off our restores. I don't want to redraw them, especially now that we're generating this kind of armor. Kill you, and the train is clear again. We're going to be so rich after this. Back of the line. Ensnare because I can. Begrudging Patron because I can. Dine and Dash, Punish, Resto Ditto. Oh, I put... oh well, I'll still keep putting my scaling into the backline unit, even though I kind of messed up my order of operations a bit there. Back of the line. You know, suddenly, now that I have the diner, the crab cake is not really that impressive anymore. But I don't see any reason to get rid of them yet. All right, Steel Enhancer, Grudging Patron, Dine and Dash, and some Hospitality. Back of the line. Diner Spectacle. Let's root you. Steel Enhancer you. Put our damage into you and keep beefing you. Looking great. Still keep back of the line on bottom. Well, let's ensnare before I accidentally kill him. I don't think I'm gonna kill him, but I'm gonna come close. Yeah. Back of the line. Begrudging Patron. Yep. Ensnare does nothing, but it draws me a card. No point in playing. You haven't taken any damage. Not with that armor, yeah. Honestly, I don't think I dine and dash here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want... I don't know, that's a +1 damage trigger. What am I worried about? What am I worried about? Back of the line. Not like I'm not going to back of the line. Here's our dine and dash. Punish. Punish. Hospitality. Keep him sapped down. We have the win right here without even doing anything right. Yeah, so I'm just going to be lazy. We have this so in the bag. It's honestly hilarious. Okay. Yeah, we've seen all these before. I still don't want any of them. Engraft. I don't see a point in taking Engraft, honestly. I'm drawing enough cards. My deck is small enough. I don't need the Ember. Yeah, we're actually gonna skip Engraft, which is weird. All right. Swing and right for all kinds of goodness. Let's peek in the trinket shop first. Lightstone casing. Okay, that's good to know. Vapor funnel too. Oof. Holdover. Alright. Now buying the Lightstone casing. We're holding over. Well, it was going to be Begrudging Patron. But this just looked so good. But this right here is our Seraph the Patient plan. It solves Seraph the Patient. We win the run by clicking this. So that's precisely what we're going to do. 20 and consume. I'm not really keen on it. Well, now that I have back of the line going on over here, honestly, Punish hasn't been as impressive as it used to be. So I'm keen on 20 and consuming a Punish. If I spin it, what am I looking for? Another +10 for Restoration Detonation, maybe? I don't know. First things first. Do I really need Vapor Funnel? I have the money. Let's take Vapor Funnel and spin this. Yeah, I'm not really keen on any of this, honestly. No, Cheater's Hand. Had I not taken Ember, Cheater's Hand would have solved that problem. Okay. I think it's worth it to spin the Magic Shop now. Double stack. I have the money. I'm not doing anything with it. I might as well double snack that. Double snack. Double snack. Double stack that ensnare. 20 and consume. I think I'm going to 20 and consume the other Punish. I think we've reached the point where Punish is just not cutting it anymore. Not in the face of back of the line. I don't really want to purge anything. I do want to duplicate Begrudging Patron. Well, I was going to duplicate Begrudging Patron. I don't know if I want to hold it over. I have 19 cards. I want to hold it over. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna put so much sap into Seraph. Not purging anything. Hammered chest plate is actually worth picking up. It's a little bit more survivability. If Seraph starts top and I have no good answer, that might be the difference between me being able to play top and me having to play mid. The last thing I possibly spend money on, do I get rid of crab cake? No, the little buddy's earned his spot on the train. We'll just take our 255 gold into Seraph the Patient and be happy with it. Because, especially compared to the last run, this we're mighty. We needed things to align, and align they did. I don't want to start rallying you before. Oh, hold on. No, I have the Begrudging Patron. I don't really want to get that started. That animus. Let's consume the restore. We'll save the punish. I do want to draw another card next turn, so we're going to go ahead and incant in front of Seraph to make that happen. And that's going to have to be fun. Alright, I have both my begrudgings. I haven't gotten back to the line yet, which is unfortunate. I want you to hit me. So I'm just going to dine and dash you for the purposes of Split Anvil. I'm going to rally Seraph. And then we are going to start sapping him into oblivion. I want to deal with this. You, beef you, and no restoration detonation. Alright. Very, very good. Alright. Nope, let's not play crab cake yet. Well, we bought him decked back of the line, but that's fine. We are in control. I would like you to hit me to eat that melee weakness. I'm actually keen on that. So, we are going to dine and dash you. No, we're not going to dine and dash this turn. We are going to Diner Spectacle. And we're going to play out Crab Cake. And I do still want you to hit me. Hospitality. Let's get rid of my punish on you. And we're going to Begrudging Patron twice on Seraph. Very, very cool. Alright. Oh. I think I want to back of the line top. I think that's correct. Double Begrudging Patron, definitely correct. Hospitality, not so well. Let's see. Yeah, the +1 incant is not gonna overcome the +3 health number, so that's still worth it. We're gonna do this. I'm going to dine and dash you, because I'm not sure I actually have enough stank to take you out. And we're going to find out, I guess. Alright, yeah, I have sufficient stank. So we're going to back of the line down here, because of course we are. Alright, and if we have enough to take you out, then we definitely have enough to take you two out. So we're going to ensnare here for the card draw. Diner Spectacle, Steel Enhancer, and I'll save 10 damage. There's no need for me to take that. Back of the line. Continue our sapping. No, it's not take him down. So I want to get rid of this punish down here. We'll dine and dash here. Diner Spectacle, and some more hospitality. I think we're past the point now where I care at all about that melee weakness. Seraph is never going to touch us, ever. So, let's first ensnare you for the extra card draw. And then, go back of the line. I'm actually kind of keen on seeing that go away. But that's not showing up with Seraph. Nonetheless, yeah, I'm still kind of keen on seeing a lot. Begrudging Patron still continuing. And we just keep doing what we've been doing. I don't really feel like taking 10 damage, so we'll kill him. And from this point forward, back of the line shows up on Seraph floor every time. What do we got now? 83 sap into Seraph? Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we are going to be just fine. In fact, I feel enough that I'm going to actually dine and dash on Seraph. Yep, back of the line. More sap for you. More scaling for me. More damage for you. More health for you. And yeah, he didn't even touch us, so I'm just going to be lazy and click in turn here. And that is all she wrote for Seraph the Patient. Divinity should be easier. Divinity should have no chance in hell. Alright, Divinity is swinging for 7. And I have Begrudging Patron in hand. So yeah, this is easy. So long as I can deal with the mini-bosses, we win. And I should be able to deal with the mini-bosses. I feel confident about that. Alright, we'll dine and dash you. I really do not like Wilt Wings. And because we sap Seraph, I can actually play out the Crab Cake, which is hilarious. Alright, order of operations matters here. I want a back of the line bottom, for sure. Now we're going to play out you. And we're just going to play out our hand, I think. Diner Spectacle. Yeah, you know what? I might as well just go ahead and kill one of you off. That seems good. And we'll get rid of our restore. We're not going to need it. We have so much armor already. Alright, back of the line is on bottom. We're going to do some harvesting, but we don't care because we're probably going to back of the line them again next turn. Let's make sure you're good and sapped. One more help for you. Consume you. Yeah, you know what? What do you think about this? Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and kill you off so I can put more damage into Divinity. That seems correct. More damage in Divinity always seems like the right thing. How do I want to do this? I'm going to ensnare chains for sure, so that I can back of the line him next turn. We'll do another back of the line here. Oh man, he's gotten a little bit mighty, but we should be able to take him out. Yeah, that's 80 damage. That's roughly another 120. Yeah, we're fine. And you, yeah, on death. So yeah, I can't avoid it by sapping you. So we keep putting sap into Divinity because that is correct to do. You know what? I'll take another 40 health off of you. I'm okay with that. Wait, what? Oh, okay. He's got a resolve trigger too. Well, that's not a problem. I have the Ember for it. But we're going to back of the line bottom. We're absolutely certain to get rid of this. I think I'm going to keep you rooted. I really don't see the need to take 15 damage, so one of my begrudging patrons goes into you. And I want to put a little bit more into chains while I'm sitting here. Alright, we'll take another Scourge, but that's fine. Back of the line should take out chains and pretty much everything else. That's great. And we took our Vengeful Shard, but we knew that was coming. Once again, no better target for Begrudging Patron right now than Divinity, so that's what we do. And, you know what? I'm going to Dine and Dash you because I can just Dine and Dash you again next turn to kill you. And I don't have to worry about you at all. That ain't bad. Yeah, I definitely need to start working on last night here. So we'll back of the line here and get that started. Dine and Dash you, so I don't have to look at you. I really don't feel like taking that damage, so I won't. And we are continuing to plug along up here with absolutely no threat being presented by the peanut gallery around here. And that just cleared the entire bottom line. Diner Spectacle, Heal Enhancer, Scaling. Let's go ahead and sap you while you're sitting here. Another 40 into you. And another 6 sap into you. Seems good. I don't want to take any Scourges before Relentless, so I'm not going to do that. Ensnare you because I can. I like the card draw. Alright, you die, so I don't have to worry about you. So I'm just going to put 40 into Divinity. And that's going to be a thing. I almost pre-Relentless Divinity. Had I been a little bit smarter with my spell casting, I might have actually done it. But you know what? I'm not here to flex. I changed my mind. I'm here to flex. Back of the line, Divinity. I'll heal you with spell damage. Well, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I had a surprisingly great time. That was a really fun line. It didn't really look like much of anything going in, but the pieces just fell into place. We just kept gathering pieces until we had a full puzzle, and then we put it together. And honestly, those are the best runs of Monster Train, in my opinion. So, thank you again for joining me, and I will see you next time.